In today's vlog, I will be showing you guys how we built this insane office slash studio, and then after also gonna bring you guys onto one of my front lever sessions. Let's get straight to it. Oh, what a surprise! Welcome to the new built studio. And yes, I will give you a house tour and everything we have done today. Starting with the floor, I am gonna show a before and after, of course. And that definitely took the most amount of time. Putting all the mats, it was the square pieces together and then finishing off the sides, cutting, a lot of time consuming. Then the other thing we have is this beautiful shelf. We have the glass sort of layers. So pretty awesome, gonna be for cameras and showcasing stuff. And then the things that isn't as pretty, we will just put in the baskets. So that was it, pretty quick to assemble if you do it right. And then the second thing we had was the tables. These are also the electric ones, so you can increase the height if you want, which is really nice if you want to stand up work, sit down. And I think it's also nice that we did do matching tables and matching chairs for the aesthetic part of it. And that definitely also took some time to build. One table up, one more to go. And then last but not least, my favorite part is the pull-up station. I will be doing a lot of shootings here, a lot of informative videos, a lot of stuff for YouTube, and it's just really nice to have a place where I can record, both with nice settings, with light and everything, but also just to know that I can always have the equipment in one place. So really awesome, and hopefully a lot of content to look forward to. To make a long story short, I was actually on my way to the normal gym indoors, but the weather was just way too good. It's actually 17 degrees here in Sweden, which is way more than it's been in a long time. So I had to train outdoors. Even though my setup now isn't as good as it would be in the gym, to be honest, the only thing we would need to upgrade is to get a static bar to have underneath, and then I could use the resistance bands and do all the front lever, to be honest, and that would be really great. But I don't have a static bar right here, so definitely something I will get. But besides that, I will just do on the pallets today with the resistance band not in as good of a setup as it could be, but it will work all right. And then we're gonna do Victorian, and last but not least, weighted pull-ups. So let's get it. One of my new goals for this year is actually the archer front lever pull-up. So that's what I'm gonna train now. I will do 2 reps on each side. That's what I'm aiming for at least. And then just do a few wide front lever reps, and then that's gonna be 1 set. But let's see how it works with this band. It is definitely gonna be a bit trickier than usual, since it's harder to get help at the top. Whereas if the band fastened above, I would get roughly the same help all the way. But let's see. It's also, I put a box here. That's one thing. If you only have access to 1 bar, you do preferably want to be able to have the bar at hip level when I'm standing on my toes, because at that point I can tighten the band and know that it's actually helping me on the top as well. If I start down here, it's going to be really hard to know if the band is tightened enough to actually give me help on top as well, or with the touch. Hope that makes sense. Holy crap, that is heavy. And it's definitely a massive reduction in help. At the top it's almost nothing. But let's do 2 more sets. And then I will try to get a static bar here so we can have the better setup for it. Oof, that is harsh. It is time for some Victorian holds, and same thing as for the front lever pull-ups, this setup isn't the best one. But also with calisthenics, if you're just a bit creative, you can get around most things. Even if there are better solutions, it works fine. I hope it's the same here. I would prefer to have my higher parallels, and I would prefer to have a bit higher of a bar to fasten the band in, but it should work. Not too bad. I'm definitely gonna change the band so it's on my lower back and on the bum. It will make it a bit harder, but otherwise it felt really good. Definitely harder, but also felt really good. I didn't tell you guys this before I did last set, but I used this leg to get into the right position before then taking away this one. Just guarantees that the form is good from the beginning. Definitely a life hack. Oh. Next up, some front lever touch. It's gonna be with a lighter band, but just a max hold on the top, hoping to get about at the 7 to 8 second mark, and then do a just normal front lever hold on the bottom, roughly 5 seconds. That's not gonna be max hold, but the main focus is gonna be the touch. Not too bad. Actually felt really good in the touch. Final set. Something I didn't tell you guys before is why we even made an office. And the reason is because I want to be able to have a difference between home and work, especially with the type of stuff I do when it comes to online coaching, when it comes to making programs, recording, being a coach, doing social media. All of those things, in theory, I can do pretty much anywhere. But I really like to have a separate place where I know that here I will sit down and I will dedicate myself towards this. The same is actually why I do work out at a gym. Now outside gym is a bit different, but if I could choose between working out at home or in a gym, I would choose the gym for the consistency, because when I'm in the gym there's no distractions. I know that when I'm there I'm just committed to work. And the same is with the office. When I'm there, it's going to be way more effective than to sit at home, because there's a lot of other things in theory that I could do and harder to be disciplined. So that is the main reason. And this also means that now I'm really looking forward to getting more into the work. We have planche program and we have front lever program. Both of them are two major things that are soon going to be in the VIP masterclass, and then also the planche introduction is something that will be in the free masterclass. So those things are going to be absolutely insane, and something I've been really looking forward to just sit down and hustle with for some time. I want to share knowledge, and I want to make sure that more heavyweights learn front lever and the planche, and that is soon going to be a dream come true. Next up we got weighted pull-ups, and this setup is a bit sketchy. I'm gonna keep the mattresses here because there's tons of work to move them, but I did find myself these two. They will work, and I precisely am able to grab the bar. However, this is sketch. The ground is soft, these ones are pretty small, but we'll give it a try. 9 reps, but that is freaking sketchy. And it's 40 kg, I think I forgot to tell you guys that. Oh yeah, I think that was improvement from the first set. This was 10 reps, bit better in rhythm and everything, and it felt pretty strong. Chalk up and getting to work. Let's aim for 10 reps on the last set as well. Almost. And to wrap this off, I want to say something that I don't say nearly enough, and that is thank you to everyone watching, especially you guys that are staying all the way until the end. It really means a lot for me, and it's of course the motivating factor for me to continue making videos, and hopefully from my side as well, I give enough value for you guys to continue watching and helping you on your journey as well. So with that being said, I really enjoyed this vlog together with you guys, showcasing the office, which is definitely gonna be in a lot of upcoming videos, showcasing the training now and sort of the the upcoming goals I have, to be honest, with the training now that I don't have any major competitions and all of those things. But there's definitely a lot more to come, so if you aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that button, because there is coming tons of more videos your way. I will see you all in the next one. Choo choo!